Hi everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Today I am here to share with you all the importance of our another practical subject, which is Corporate and Management Accounting, Module 2, CS Executive New Syllabus. I have got a request from a few students who have been attending my live lectures, in which I am giving all these short and crisp information about what has to be done at the time of revision before the exam. So there are people who have requested me that if you could help us in how to go about and study CMA subject. Okay, so let's begin. I am Fatema Kagalwala. Okay, I have scored an All India 13th rank in my professional exams. But when accounts was, in my executive, when accounts was a proper solving paper, okay, there was a cost accounting paper which was separate. I have got exemption in that. I want to share my experience with you all because it is a very interesting subject and it is very easy to score marks in this. Now it is an MCQ paper for you all. Okay, MCQ papers help you all to clear the entire group and help you all to get the aggregate. Okay, so please do not skip anything in this particular subject. Even if your practical is not that very strong, okay, then focus on the theory, understand the concepts. Even the theory can help you pass this subject very easily. Okay, now let us understand. Again, this particular subject is bifurcated. 60 marks is corporate accounts and 60 marks is cost and management accounts. Okay, there are various chapters in this, and we will just go ahead and see the index of both the subtopics, corporate accounting and cost and management accounting, and what you have to concentrate on. Okay, coming to the corporate account section, part A, 60 marks, okay, which begins with introduction to financial accounting. Now this is a very basic chapter for all those who know accounts, okay, but for those who do not know accounts, then the golden rules of accounting, trial balance, debit, credit is a little bit important. You can expect the institute can ask you one or two questions out of this particular chapter. It is more on the theory side, okay, so do not skip your theory. All right, coming to this chapter number 2, introduction to corporate accounting, okay, which has you have to make the final accounts of a company, which includes a P&L for the year ended and the balance sheet as on the date. Okay, now when it was a proper paper, writing paper, yes, this was a very important chapter, but now since it is in the MCQ form, you just need to know the basic format of the financials. Okay, format of financials also, if you will know, you will be able to attempt the questions, and refer to a good book or a good scanner, okay, in which they have solved a few practical questions based on the dividend. Okay, so 2 to 5 marks from this particular chapter also you can expect. Okay, this evaluation and weightage of marks I have done it based on the past year's papers starting from December 2019 when this paper was an MCQ. Okay, now accounting for issue of shares is the most important chapter in your part A. Focus on that. Okay, it is good 10 marks. Okay, now in this issue of shares, if you will see your module, there are a lot of things in issue of shares. They are also talking about the right issue. They are talking about the bonus shares. They are talking about buyback of the shares and talking about redemption of preference shares, which is all practical. You have to focus on practical questions only in this. I have seen past year's papers, they are asking more of the solving part from this particular chapter. Okay, so 10 marks, this is an important chapter. Next, coming to issue and redemption of debentures. Again, important. It is more of practical questions asked from this particular chapter, which is again good 5 to 7 marks. Okay, sometime in certain attempts, if you will see, there are many questions asked on debentures. Okay, so that is why I'm giving a weightage of 7 marks over here. Then coming to underwriting of shares, which is a pretty easy and a scoring chapter. Do not try to skip this. At least do the theory part of it. It is very simple. Okay, how much underwriting, what is the commission, what is an issue price, on what underwriting is paid, all that you have to do. around 4 marks. Okay, now in the accounting for issue of shares, there is one more subtopic which talks about accounting for share based payments. Okay, so this is included, like this is the part of your chapter number 3. So chapter 3 and chapter 9, it is all, chapter 3 talks about issue of shares. In that issue only they're talking about right, bonus, redemption, buyback and issue of shares to the employees. Okay. Then there is one chapter which is financial statement interpretation. It has more of managerial remuneration section in that, if you will see managerial remuneration. Okay, so here only I have written that in case of a practical, you are supposed to concentrate on the sums which they have asked on managerial remuneration. What is the maximum remuneration? 11% of the net profit as per section 194. So all that are the important concepts, concept based questions you are supposed to solve. Okay, then now that is also for around 5 marks. Then coming to your next important chapter, which is consolidation of accounts. It is again for 10 marks. So right now 3 chapters we have already covered, which is issue of shares, issue of debentures and consolidation of accounts, which makes up almost 25%, sorry, almost 40 to 50% of your paper. Consolidation of accounts, everything based on consolidation will be mostly of practical in nature. 10 marks, 7 to 10 marks you can expect from this chapter. Then we have corporate financial reporting. We company secretaries, okay, they expect us to know more about this financial reporting, corporate financial reporting, a director's report, okay, then management discussion analysis reporting, then economic value added, share value addition, all that are there. Practical sums are also there in this. There is theory and practicals both. Do this chapter as well properly. Okay, then we have cash flow statement. Now in cash flow statement, you can focus only on the practical parts. Okay, you can just solve the past exam questions only based from this particular chapter. Okay, 5 to 6 marks from this particular chapter can be asked. Last 3 chapters, which is all based on the accounting standards, overview of our standards. Then we have national and international accounting authorities. And we have this adoption, convergence and interpretation of IFRS and accounting standards in India. All these 3 are theory chapters. Okay. All are theory chapters. Please do the theory from the module. Read it once and then attempt your MCQs. Okay. These 3 chapters together can come for 10 marks. If you will pick up certain papers of the institute, past year's papers, you will find so many questions asked from this last 3 chapters. Okay. So there is no scope. You can skip any of the theory chapters like this. Read it from the module. Once you will read it and then do the MCQs. So you have already read it once. MCQ will become your second revision. You will remember it. And when the question is asked in your exam with the options given, you will definitely remember what is the answer to it. Okay. So this was it with part A. Okay. Corporate accounting. So we will focus on issue of shares, which has many subtopics. We have to focus on issue and redemption of debentures, consolidation of accounts. Okay. And in the last 3 chapters, the overview of accounting standards and IFRS, all those. Okay. So basically, this is what we will be focusing on. Okay. Next is our part B, which is a small section for 40 marks. Okay, the first topic is overview of cost accounting. What is a direct expense? What is purchases? What is a cost of goods sold? Okay, all those things, which we have, in case you all have done previously. But the theory is very well given in the module. Okay, you can do that. Plus, there can be a cost sheet as well they have given in the module. You have to just know the format of the cost sheet. You will know what is the gross profit, what is sales. Okay. So, overview of cost is a theory based chapter. Very few practical sums here and there they have asked based on the cost of goods sold, profit percentage, etc. Okay. Then coming to your Cost accounting records and cost audit. This is a part of your company's Act 2013. Okay. Theory, it is completely theory with the sections. Okay, read that. Okay, based on cost audit. Just read that and you will be sorted. Just do the MCQs, theory MCQs from whichever scanner or any other study material which you are referring to. Okay. Then we have budgetary control. This is totally practical. Okay. I have always given the higher side of the marks. It can be less than this. Okay, I have given higher side of the marks. Budgetary control, ratio analysis. Okay, ratio analysis is all formula based. Again, that is also totally practical. So, from the practical aspects, these two chapters as of now are very important. Then you have again management reporting. Same thing again, director's report, management analysis report. Okay, it is 0 to 4 marks. You can just read the theory once and solve the MCQ, theory MCQs, and you are done in this particular chapter also. Coming to the next important one is which is marginal costing. Fully practical. Okay, marginal costing, important chapter. Valuation of goodwills and shares, another important practical questions. Okay, asked from these two chapters. Okay. Last two chapters, valuation principles and methods of valuation, they are more based on your FM. Okay, financial management. Okay, cost of capital, cost of equity, cost of preference shares, cost of debentures. Then your CAPM model, you know, solving a sum. Okay, finding the cost of equity, weighted average cost of capital. All that is given in this last two chapters. Okay, basically. The last two chapters are, you can just read the theory, solve the past exam questions only. In fact, for the theory also, you can just do the past exam questions. Okay, because the weightage of these two chapters is bare minimum. Alright. So, in the second section, if you will see, there are 4 important chapters: budgetary control, ratio analysis, marginal costing and valuation of goodwills and shares. Okay, rest all is more on theory based. So, you can put all your attention on theory for those balanced chapters. Okay. So just to summarize, okay, we in corporate and management accounts, okay, corporate and management accounts, what is important is issue of shares, then the chapter which is based on debentures, okay, consolidation, then we have in part B, we can say we have ratio analysis, budgetary control, okay, budgetary control, valuation of shares and goodwill, and yes, marginal costing. Okay, more of the practical in nature. Okay, are these particular chapters which are more practical questions to be asked. But there are also other theory chapters which are important. You cannot miss them. Okay, that are accounting standards based chapters, then management reporting, corporate management reporting. Okay, you cannot miss all those. Then overview of cost. So see to it that you at least do this much, okay, in theory and in practical. This is what you solve in practical. Now also, if you will solve all the past exam questions, you will get a hang of it, okay, as to what type of questions are being asked. All right, so this should be your study strategy for the revision purpose. Okay, I am also going to share the dates with you all, so of revision of for this particular important topics in accounts. Okay, so I am going to share these dates. Now on Monday, that is 23rd, okay, of May, which is Monday, I will be solving accounts practicals, certain past papers, you know, MCQs based on issue of shares. I will let you all know what topic it is. okay, which I'll be solving, but I'm going to give good 2 to 3 days period of revision here. Then on 24th May, again on Tuesday, I will again be revising some other topic from this particular CMA. So I'm just giving you all these 3 dates. You all can note them down and keep it with you all. Okay, the details will be sent across that which particular chapter I will be taking, but trust me, I'm going to do all the important ones like issue of shares, debentures, consolidation related few sums, ratio analysis, valuation of shares and goodwill. So in these 3 days, I will try to help you all in the practical aspect as much as possible. Okay, as a revision series. So stay tuned to know the timing and everything. Lastly, I will also give you all one very important tip that when you all go for this particular paper, whether it is FM or whether it is any other MCQ related paper, we all have now understood there is a theory plus practical, right? In order to save your time, no, first attempt all the theory questions. Just attempt it and keep it. Okay, all the theory questions will not occupy your time. Okay, it will be a quick one. Next, when you go to the practical, there will be certain questions which are direct application of formula. Direct. Okay, so you can first finish that and later on come to the big solving sums. Okay, there might be a little bit of more solving which is required 1, 2, 3 formulas here and there you have to apply to get into an answer. So then we can come to that. So here when you will try to do this, because this big solving will be how many questions? 10. Okay. So for that 10 questions, if you will waste your time in the beginning, you will have you will have time management issues towards the end. So first quickly finish all your theory, then come to the direct formula questions and then start your big solving paper. Okay, that is one tip which is very important. And for the formulas, see to it that since now you are starting your revision, take a notebook, jot down the formulas, write it. Okay, practice only can make you perfect in practical papers. Okay, you have to solve. Don't mug up, don't cramp yourself and start learning a particular formula and then okay, this sum, this is only how it is solved. So if anything new will be asked in that sum, you will never be able to attempt it. So don't do that. Okay, don't cramp yourself. Understand the concept, understand what they are asking, write all your formulas in your notebook and keep them ready for a last moment revision. Okay, so this is it with your corporate and management accounts. I hope you all have found my video very useful and helpful. Please kindly subscribe to our channel Jahangir Tutorials for those who have not yet subscribed. Okay, please do like and share and comment if anything you all need. You all need any other help. You all want me to take any particular chapter. Please do put it in the comment section. Also join our Telegram and WhatsApp group. Okay, so that you will keep on getting the latest updates based on the chapters and based on the other subjects which we are taking, any other lecture. Okay, so you will keep on getting the updates on those groups as well. So please join that. The link is already been given in the description section. Okay, and also if you all want any other help regarding how to go about with the studies, you all want to start CS executive now, something you all are looking at, you all can definitely follow me on Instagram. Okay, CS Fatema Kagalwala. Okay, this is my Insta account. Okay, you can follow me on that. I will be very glad and happy to help. Okay, thank you everybody. See you all again. Bye bye.